and free sound with your special. You are watching Vogue TV. It's Kessie, baby.
Hello, lovely people. My name is Emilia Bobe. Keep watching Vogue on Trust Television.
All that I'm saying to people out there is you need to watch Vogue. That's where you can see all the fashion artistic over there. So all that I'm saying, go and check Vogue.
Having a strong, healthy and vibrant hair can boost your confidence and can even make you take up the world. And you know, as women, our hair is very essential to us. That's why today we are talking about keeping a healthy hair. Welcome, good people. My name is Yasmin. This is Vogue and we have a hairstylist in our midst. You can send us your comments on WhatsApp 0243-662-047 or get interactive on Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube or Instagram. Is Vogue GH, but our WhatsApp number is 0243-662-047. Today we are Little Ice Cream here in Kumasi, Santase. Before we start with our interview, let's go for a quick break. When we return, Miss Jane Boache is here to give us more information about keeping a healthy hair. Stay tuned. You are watching Vogue on Trust TV, and as I said earlier, we are talking about keeping a healthy hair, and we have a hairstylist, the person of Miss Jane Boache. Let's get to her. Let's ask her how we can maintain a healthy hair, how we can keep our hair well balanced, the diets we need to take in, anything concerning hair. I mean the natural one, not the artificial ones. Welcome to the program, Miss. I hope you are fine.
I'm very fine. Yeah.
Before we start, I would like us to look at the types of hair we have in general as Africans.
Okay. We have fine hair, we have medium hair, and then we have the coarse hair.
Oh, okay. So the natural and the relaxed are not the types of hair?
No.
Okay.
If you talk of natural hair, that means everybody has a natural curl pattern. Okay. Everybody, the whole world. So if you talk of someone's natural hair, it means the person's natural curl pattern. No chemicals.
The one you were born with.
Yes. No chemicals has been added to the hair. Okay. But you can have a relaxed hair, and the moment a regrowth comes up, I think we all know for ladies you need to do touch-ups. So when the regrowth comes and you don't add any relaxer to the hair, and then you cut off or you trim off all the relaxed hair, remaining the new regrowth. That is also determined as a natural hair. Yes.
Okay. So in the beginning you were talking about fine hair and medium hair. You know, some people have this rubber hair. Is that a fine one?
No, someone can have a fine hair. The fine hair is very thin. You know, you look at me, the person is like, my hair doesn't grow, I have very thin hair. That's fine hair.
Oh, in essence you would say olake.
Olake, yes. And then when we talk of medium hair, a bit coarse, a bit fine is medium.
Yeah.
And then you talk of the coarse hair, is very kinky.
Okay.
It's not straight.
Okay.
It's very porous. That's determined as coarse hair.
Okay.
Yes.
You were talking about regrowth. So I wanted us to talk about the scalp.
Okay.
Some have tender scalp, right? So how do you maintain your scalp? And then because some people relax their hair and they get cuts.
Okay. When they get cut because they relax their hair, it might be the procedure for the relaxing was wrong.
Oh, okay.
Always the stylist in the salons, they don't go in for the right relaxers for the right hair type.
Okay.
Yes. And then you know, when you're doing relaxing, as we all know, when you go to the salons, they just part the hair and then apply the cream. It shouldn't be so. You should leave an inch between the scalp and the hair, and then after the first round you do cross section. Then that you would have to apply the relaxer to the scalp, alone.
Oh, okay.
Only for the regrowth.
Okay. So it means that when you are starting with the relaxing, you leave some space between
an inch
the scalp and the hair.
Yes.
But most of them just apply the cream to the scalp. So that causes
so before,
the
like, you know, when you start from the nape and then you go and you come back to the nape, because of the relaxer, the chemicals are very harsh.
Yeah.
You have irritation. That's why you need to leave an inch from the scalp to the hair and apply the relaxer. When you come back and do the cross section, then that you can apply the relaxer to the scalp.
Okay.
And then with that you wouldn't have any irritation or cuts.
Yes. Okay. Good people, you are still here with Miss Jane and we are talking about hair relaxing. So from now, if you go to the salon and the hairdresser just picks up the chemicals and applies it to your scalp, tell her that that's not the right thing to do. Let's continue with relaxing. How often can we relax the hair? Some do it twice a month.
It depends on how the person's hair grows.
Oh, okay.
But the actual weeks for relaxing should be 8 weeks.
For 2 months.
2 months. But then I can relax my hair in every 8 weeks, depending on how my hair grows. You can relax your hair twice in a month. Some people do, depending on the rate
at which your hair grows.
At which your hair grows.
And then still with relaxing, some say that when you remove, for instance, your braids or your weave on, you should wash the hair and wait for a week before you relax. But some say the moment you remove it, you need to relax. So which is which? Okay, when you remove your braid, when you had the braids on, you walked around the street. Yeah.
Pollution, sweat. You walked, sweat, dust. So the moment all are in the hair. So the moment you remove the braids, you need to wash off all the dirt from the hair, and then after 4 to a week, you add the relaxer to the hair. They do that, they just remove the braid because maybe she wants to attend to a party or something that evening, and then she needs to remove the braids in the afternoon because she wants to attend a party in the evening, and then add the relaxer. Those things amount to hair breakages.
And some also remove their braids, they relax, and on that same day they fix another weave on.
No, that's very bad. Okay. You need to do relaxing, and then you need to remove your braids, and then you do shampooing, one shampooing, and after 4 to a week you can do your relaxing, and then you wait. When you do relaxing, we assume you have some of the products in the hair, and then after 3 days you can do another shampooing, and then that very day you can do your fixing of the weave
or the braids. Okay. You can send your comments to us. You can ask any question you have regarding hairstyling and then keeping a healthy hair on WhatsApp number 0243 662 047. If you're outside Ghana, +233 246 +233 243 662 047, and Miss Jane will answer for you. So talking about shampooing and conditioning, I want us to talk about steaming. Some use avocado and eggs, or that's treating rather. Okay.
Steaming treatment, they are all the same.
They are all the same. Okay. So how advisable is that?
It's very essential to do treatment after every relaxing. After every relaxing for relaxed hair. Those who have relaxed hair.
So you need to after every 8 weeks you need to treat the hair.
You need to treat the hair after every 8 weeks. Okay. You do relaxing today. You don't need to do the treatment the same day. Maybe 3 days after you do a shampoo, then you do the treatment. It helps to strengthen the hair. It helps the hair to glow very well. It helps the hair to shine, and then it keeps it good all the time.
I would like us to go for a quick break. When we return, I want us to look at hair trimming.
Okay.
How often we need to trim the hair, and then when to tie the hair, especially when we are going to bed. Okay, so good people, we'll go for a quick break. Continue to send your comments and your questions after the break. We'll read them for Miss Jane to answer for you. Let's go for a quick break. We have spanking new on this segment. We give you the freshest video in town. Stay tuned.
Hey, 20. Hey, 20. Hey. Me show when me watch ya na biribi ya me. Ufri hine, I just na ya santuana na kana. Baby girl, you clap for me. Shut it tonight, you clap for me. You gon' do one pa 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 pa. Aji, gaga. Pretty girl, make you clap for me. You gon' do one pa pa pa. I feel like a check. Show the what in it, what is Spintex? Me person me talk to mama up a printex. Among the GH girls, you be the cutest. You will kill me shy, ube kuma ferry. My city bonbon, makuma mutafi. Hey, anaji, boom boom. On hine, number one, makunko. Make it clap and say you kun tum tum. Other part for mami on a messum. Akusia me kondo uchi boom. Inkasa ye konkom. Na mema na komu, I don't come. I have a son who fear was so to him. Up to premium room. And a job of an to pump boom. Baby girl, you clap for me. Shut it tonight, you clap for me. You gon' do one pop pop pop. Aji, gaga. Pretty girl, make you clap for me. You gon' do one pop pop pop. And then me know, fine you go. Ebe usu wo na ikoko. Sweetie baby kai me na me mobo. Me bury your son when I suffer. Oh, I can't do send it wapi. So when you my magic, colleague on the who I'm happy. So what you have at it? What may be up a minute to some show when you knew what you never be. Ufrehini, I just in a night house and to one and a can.
Welcome back from the break. You are still watching Vogue, and we are with Miss Jane from Second Image. We are talking about keeping a healthy hair. Before we went on break, I wanted us to talk about hair trimming, how often you can trim the hair, and then hair tying and scarfing.
Okay. Because the ends of our hair are the old ones. Okay.
You mean the tip?
Yes, the tip of it. They are the old ones which grew from the beginning. Okay, so it needs to be trimmed after every relaxing, and then that's splittings. So anytime you feel like you, when you combing your hair, and then you feel like your hair, the hairs are falling, that's alopecia. You need to have a trim, because when you do trimming often, it strengthens the ends of the hair.
Okay. Let's read this comment from Amma in Kumasi. She says, the other time a hairdresser mistakenly cut off my hair, and when I went to another hairdresser, she needed to reshape everything to fit that same length, and I was bored. These things happen sometimes when you are taking off your braids and you are using scissors, and you are taking the braid off, and mistakenly it cuts through the cornrow, and you get another hairdresser who will say, I want everything to be of the same length, and she wants to cut everything to that short length. I mean, how can you be so mean?
It shouldn't be so. Because you were taking your braids, and then you maybe the front ones, and then you cut, and you have these long ones at the back, and then you can still braid your hair, and then it will grow. You can braid, or you can fix weaves, and it will grow.
Okay.
It's not necessary you cut off everything to have the same length as the front ones. I don't think that's the proper way to do.
Okay. Anna is also from Kumasi. She says, what difference does it make for a hairdresser to charge 20 cedis and one to charge 10 cedis? Are they all not using the same products?
No.
Don't you think sometimes the cost of the location that is also making the price high?
You need to go from one salon to the other, and then as you go from one salon to the other, definitely you will know which of them uses the right product for you. If you think you go to Auntie Amma and then she charges 2 cedis, and then you think after all you've shampooed your hair, you've roller set it, and then you are done, then as the day passes, you see that you don't have a healthy hair.
But I think your products sometimes are too expensive. Because
quality things are expensive.
No, if you say quality, what does it mean? Because the person just needs to showcase the hair, whether it's of good quality or that be die. You know, you need to buy conditioner, buy shampoo, buy cream, this thing for the scalp, this is for the strand. Is it not too much for the ordinary people to afford? So they'll just do it in the house.
As a lady, if you only think your hair is a priority to you, you spend on it. Do you understand? Someone can say, as for me, I don't fancy my hair, I fancy the dress I wear. That's hair.
That's the question.
But if you fancy your hair, and then the hair is a priority to you, you always wish to spend on it.
Okay, if you think you can afford, go for it, but make sure it's of good quality. We are still here on Vogue. We are with Miss Jane, and we are talking about keeping a healthy hair. It's time for trends, so let's move to trends and see what they have for us this week.
Hi guys, this is how the packaging looks like. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit has 6 creams for highlighting and contouring. I'll be using the nude shade and the cinnamon, which I'm tapping right now, to highlight. But first, I use the cinnamon shade to highlight. Then I go in with the nude. The nude is lighter than the cinnamon, obviously. I do this so that it transitions well, and not that my highlight just stands out, that I've highlighted my face. You can just see that this girl has highlighted her face. No. I use the cinnamon, then I use the nude.
see for your eyes, oh. Yo, I love you, baby, I don't think I'm twice. Your beauty making me to realize, baby, say never, don't bring it lies. Say you must marry me, you go love me, you go killing me, baby, you go follow me. You're my remedy, you're my melody, you baby na harmony, oh. You go give me, baby, Palanga, I will show you love that you never see. Palanga, you're the mother of my two baby, baby Palanga, and if we like we make a three baby, baby Palanga, I will love you forever. Oh na na, duro, duro, baby duro,
Now I'm going to contour my face. I'm using the espresso, the shade in espresso first. Just like how I highlight, I contour the same way. I transition from the kind of very dark to extremely dark. So I'm using the espresso, then I go in with a darker shade, which is Caro.
say never, don't bring it lies. Say you must marry me, you go love me, you go killing me, baby, you go follow me. You're my remedy, you're my melody, you baby na harmony, oh. You go give me, baby Palanga, I will show you love that you never see. Palanga, you're the mother of my two baby, baby Palanga, and if we like we make a three baby, baby Palanga, I will love you forever. Oh na na, duro, duro, baby duro, duro.
This contour shade is quite dark, so you like to go light-handed as much as you can. You don't want to press in too hard to make your face so dark. You want everything to be blended well. So you take very little of that product and then blend it very well.
Yo, I love you, baby, I don't think I'm twice. Your beauty making me to realize, baby, say never, don't bring it lies. Say you must marry me, you go love me, you go killing me, baby, you go follow me. You're my remedy, you're my melody, you baby na harmony, oh. You go give me, baby Palanga, I will show you love that you never see. Palanga, you're the mother of my two baby, baby Palanga, and if we like we make a three baby, baby Palanga, I will love you forever. Oh na na, duro, baby duro, duro, yeah. Follow me, I go dance, girl, follow me, your daddy, your mommy, but don't tell me I want to say.
I then use my flat top kabuki brush, Sigma as well, my foundation brush, to blend the highlighted areas and the contoured areas together to give it an even look. I'll be setting my highlighted areas with the benign topaz powder. I'm not baking my face, I'm just setting the highlighted areas.
You go follow me, you're my remedy, you're my melody, you baby na harmony, oh. You go give me, baby Palanga, I will show you love that you never see. Palanga, you're the mother of my two baby, baby Palanga, and if we like we make a three baby, baby Palanga. sleep on your eyes, oh. Yo, I love you, baby, I don't think I'm twice. Your beauty making me to realize, baby, say never, don't bring it light. Say you must marry me, you gon' love me.
I'll be setting my entire face with a MAC NW45 powder.
You're my melody, you baby na harmony, oh, you go give me, baby, Palanga, I will show you love that you never see. Palanga, you're the mother of my two baby, you're making me to realize, baby, say never, don't bring it light.
And then highlight my face with my favorite highlighter, the Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop. And then bronze my face with Ebony bronzer. For my lips, I'll be using MAC lipsticks in Sin. I'm using Sin right now. And then Queen Sheen Modesty in the middle of my lips to give it an ombre effect. Hope you enjoyed watching.
Very much for coming. We are most grateful for having you. Good people, that's how we end. But you can still keep your comments coming in. You will forward it to her, she will respond, and we will forward them to you back. If you missed any of our previous episodes, go to YouTube and search Vogue GH. You can watch everything there. Thank you so much for watching. This is Vogue. My name is Yasmin SG, and a very big thank you to Little Ice Cream for this lovely location. So I'll see you again next week.